Hello, my name is Andrew Sensible. The history of checking seems to date back to the onset of biscuit baking by machines in factories as opposed to by hand in small bakers' shops. An extensive investigation was published in 1928. It was during this work that the difference in moisture between the center and the edge of the biscuit was first noted. They suggested that the origin of stress within the biscuit was the migration of moisture from the moist center to the dry edge, causing the edges to expand and the center to contract. It does seem strange that for such a long-established problem, no permanent solution has yet been found. I'm going to digress a little here to explain a tool I've used to try to sort it out. This graph for the change in length of gneiss with changing moisture content, and the edge is 0.75%. The center moisture would have to be 4.3%. Looking at this graph, we can see that the migration of 1.8% will result in a change of about 0.23 millimeters at the center. This rich tea had a crack width of 0.18 millimeters. It is worse for rectangular biscuits like Nice and Petit Beurre because the edge area is now more than half, and also the corners tend to take more color and dry out more than the edges because they are more exposed. In only 1 hour and 20 minutes, these biscuits had picked up 1.55% moisture, and you can see a check crack just to the right of the center. In fact, all the biscuits had checked. These oven profiles were obtained from trials on a Vickers oven. The same experiment was done on a Spooner oven. The oven profile is critical in getting good results. We need to maximize the bake time by snugging the biscuits as close as possible on the oven band. The overriding thing to remember here is that if these ingredients are not in the improved master formula, then they are not an option. It is plain that baking is the primary key to the checking problem. We've looked at the history, the root cause, the primary and secondary promoting factors. Make sure that you have an even bake, band loading is maxed out, that the oven atmosphere is moist, that the cooling product is not exposed to draft. If severe checking persists, reduce the cuts per minute, reduce the temperature, and slow the bake. Remember, above all, that for checking, moisture is not the enemy, it is the moisture gradient that causes the problem. Thank you.